Hello YouTube fam, welcome to another video. I know it has been way too long, but I am back, hopefully with a bit of momentum this time. For those of you who are new, my name is Stephanie and I am now officially a graduate nurse. I think the last time I got a video up for you guys, it was like the end of October, and I was still a nursing student, so I'm gonna have to get used to this new intro. But yes, it has been quite some time, and so much has been going on that I haven't had a chance to film for you guys for a couple months now. So I thought that I would sit and chat with you guys today, give you guys a bit of an update so that I can pick up where we left off. But before I do, I did want to show you guys my new Ana Luisa pieces. Now, if you have not heard of Ana Luisa, they craft high quality jewelry pieces using sustainable practices and sourcing quality materials. They're carbon neutral, which is a big plus. Not only is their jewelry beautiful and makes you look good, but it makes you feel good wearing it too. So I was so excited when Ana Luisa reached out. I practically squealed. My boyfriend was frightened. You know, a lot of the YouTubers that I've grown to love and admire and respect and have molded a huge part of my nursing and YouTube journey have worked with Ana Luisa, and I've just always loved all of their jewelry pieces. So when they reached out, I just knew I had to gift myself some of these pieces because self-care, you guys. You know, Valentine's Day is around the corner and gotta take care of yourselves. So the first piece that I want to show you guys is this letter necklace. It is the letter S. My mom actually has the same necklace, but it's like $800. You know, your girl ain't there yet. And it's a J, so I can't like borrow it. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. It looks exactly the same for a fraction of the price. I also got these beautiful studs. They have like a little pastel green pearl in the middle, so they're super cute, dainty, but with like a pop of color. So I love them so much. Growing up, I never wore any jewelry. Like, you can ask anyone I grew up with. I was such a tomboy, athletic. I just hated things hanging all over me. It wasn't until like later in life that I started incorporating more jewelry, but I've just always loved very simple, delicate, dainty pieces. So these are beautiful and perfect for everyday wear. I can wear them to the gym. A lot of nursing schools have a lot of rules on the jewelry that you can wear, so these are perfect for school as well. And last but not least, my beautiful ring. You guys, when I saw this, I fell in love. And when I saw that it was named the Stephanie ring, I was like, yeah, that's my name all over it. Obviously, Ana Luisa, you knew what you were doing. But it's just so perfect. All of these pieces, by the way, you can get them in gold or silver, but it's just, it's perfect. It's like there, but not there. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with my ring. It's literally like just like the thinnest band, but I love it so much. I don't feel it at all. And every time I like look at my hand, I'm like, oh my God, you're like cute. So I'm just like so obsessed. I am obsessed with all of my pieces. I love that I can just wear them with anything. I can wear them with sweatpants and a crop top, or I can dress up for a date night and look put together and have just like a classic look. So if you like one of these pieces for yourselves, they have a huge selection, and they also come in the cutest little pouches with buttons and all. And like, how pretty are these colors? So you can use them when you're traveling or even to put your coins in here. I love these. They don't come in like that plastic that a lot of jewelry comes in. So these are super cute. They are having a huge Valentine's Day sale until February 16th. So you can take advantage of that. Or I also have a link and discount code for you guys that you can use thereafter. I will link that down for you guys in the description box. All right, guys, so as I said before, it has been quite some time since I've gotten anything up for you guys. So I did want to just have a quick chat, a bit of an update. So just sit back, relax, grab yourselves something to drink. I have me my evening protein shake here, which, good thing I'm almost done because I swear I can multitask. And it would just be sitting here. You got your girl barefaced tonight. I already washed my face, showered, like I am ready for bed. But I did want to finally film this video for you guys so that I can keep sharing my journey. I do want to get back into vlogging and filming weeks in the life and days in the life and all that good stuff. So let's catch you guys up a bit. As you guys can probably tell, I am in a different setting. I finally moved. Before this, I was living with my mom. I had moved back in with my mom a little before starting nursing school. She offered me a place to stay, rent free, while I finished school. I did want to pay out of pocket and just like have to worry about school expenses and not have to worry about rent and all that stuff. So I was living with her for a little while, but my plan was to move out the moment I graduated. So that is what I did. And I finally moved back in with my boyfriend. So we did get an apartment tour coming soon. But I do want to rewind a bit and talk a little bit about the end of my nursing program. I think that when I filmed last for you guys, I was still in my med-surg rotation, which was the first half of my 4th semester. My second half was my leadership rotation. And when I tell you, it was like one of the most chaotic and hectic semesters that I've had. Like, I couldn't believe that it was literally my last semester of nursing school. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I totally understand they were trying to prepare us for the NCLEX, because it wasn't that it was a difficult course. It definitely wasn't a difficult course, but it was very tedious with the amount of work that they were having us do. I think we had to do like 1,500 board vital questions on ATI. We had 2 12-hour clinical days because it was our last clinical rotation. We had presentations to do. We just had so much going on in just 8 weeks, I think it was, 8 to 10 weeks. And so the thought of filming and editing anything was just not an option. I actually think I did try to vlog like a week in the life for you guys. This was at the very beginning of my leadership course, and then we just went like full throttle, and then when it came down to editing it, I was like, whoa. And so the footage is just still on my computer, and now it's just target, you know? So my main focus was just to get through that class, get everything done, and finally graduate. My exit exam was with ATI. It was on November 28th, and my last day of classes was December 9th, which was kind of weird, having like that week where I still had like a presentation due, and I still had like 300 questions to do on ATI, and I'm like, but I passed the exit exam. I'm done. I'm supposed to be done. It was just like really weird. But finally, we were done. We had our pinning ceremony on December 12th, and my official graduation date was December 17th. So it was a hectic ending of nursing school, but it was awesome nonetheless. Just like filled with so many emotions, and I'm kind of like in limbo right now, you know, from like graduating and now waiting to sit for my NCLEX and becoming a licensed registered nurse, which today is February 8th, and unfortunately I still don't even have a date for my NCLEX exam. Talk about anxiety. It has taken me quite some time to kind of get everything together to apply for my exam. Mind you, when I was done with school, it was just like a crazy time. First of all, I took a vacation because I just needed a break. And so I went on a cruise with my boyfriend and his family. We went out for 4 days, and I just like clocked out. I didn't think about school. I didn't think about the NCLEX, BSN, work, nada. And by the time we got back from our cruise, it was Christmas, and we were in the middle of trying to find our apartment, which was just a whole different movie. I was in such a, I don't want to say bad place. I wasn't necessarily in a bad place, but I was just feeling so anxious and defeated. We were running into so many obstacles. I mean, I'm talking getting approved one day and then the next day denied because we got outbid. with a higher offer. And it's just like, we're not trying to buy a house here. It was just incredible. But I mean, I guess that's just the market we live in now, especially down here in Florida. And we just have to deal with it. But we finally did find a place, but of course comes all of the stresses that comes along with that. And so to pack up all over again, if you guys have been following me, you know that my family moved a couple months ago as well. So we moved from our old home, my childhood home, to a completely new house. We had to pack a whole 5-bedroom, 2-story house and move into the new house. And a couple months later, I was moving back out. So it was just a little crazy. We had to get furniture and just like make it as livable as possible. And finally, we got all of that done. All while trying to get my life together and apply for the NCLEX. My entire nursing program, I kept telling myself that I was going to test like the moment I graduated, like January, the latest, early February, I was gonna be taking my test. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It turns out that I needed a lot more things than the average applicant to get approved to sit for the exam. I have shared with you guys in the past my history with alcoholism, and of course that is something that I had to disclose to the state. And so I had to provide a whole bunch of documentation that comes along with that. Reference letters, physician letters, proof of treatment, and my issues happened within the last 5 years. And so that is also why I had to submit all of this. If it was more than 5 years ago, it would have probably been a lot easier. I didn't really have a problem finding people to, write my recommendation letters and all that stuff. But of course, everybody's busy with their own thing. So by the time I gathered everything and everyone was able to send me, what they had written for me or whatever the case was, it took about a month to get all of that done. I finally submitted everything on February 2nd. And February 3rd, they confirmed that they received everything and that it was just sent to the appropriate personnel to, review and approve me to test. And that can take up to 14 days. So I am just still waiting so that I can schedule my exam. Speaking to my friends, there are no more dates in March, barely any in February. So depending on when I get my ATT number, I don't know, I might have to travel somewhere else in Florida. I will drive to another state if I have to. But I am not waiting until April to take my exam, especially since the next gen is supposed to come out in April. And although I have been hearing rumors that even though it comes out in April, if you do get your ATT number like around this time, like you graduated in December, and if you do schedule your test in April, you won't take the next gen, you will take the current NCLEX exam. I'm not sure how true that is, but I'm not trying to take any chances. So I am hoping that I can get a test date like mid-March. I have been studying amidst all the craziness that has been going on with the move and all of that. It kind of did push me back a little bit because I didn't really have a proper place to study for quite some time. We didn't have any furniture. I didn't have my desk here. So it was just a lot going on. But I have been studying. I am using the Market K lectures and UWorld. I did finish all of the Market K lectures. I wrote my own notes on them and have now just been focusing on UWorld. I do plan on listening to the Mark K lectures again, just like on repetition, just to continue hearing them, whether I'm at the gym or in the car. He is super useful with just giving you specific tools on how to remember information, how to decipher questions and answer them. And so I love Mark K. And hopefully UWorld, which I didn't start as soon as I, wanted to, but I am just gonna like slam questions every single day until I can sit down for my exam and try to get as familiar as possible with the questions and rationales. So that is where we're at the moment. I am still working as a PCNA at the hospital. I took you guys along with me a couple of times, and they have been super supportive. My manager did write one of the reference letters that I needed, and she is just like waiting for me to take my exam so that I can just get thrown on the floor. For some reason, I had originally thought that I was gonna be able to start training before sitting for the NCLEX, like as a graduate nurse. The state does give you like 90 days as a graduate nurse to practice, under a preceptor and, in a residency program, but my hospital unfortunately does not do that. I do have to pass my NCLEX before actually entering the residency program, but that is fine. I still have been able to work. I've been working at least 3 days a week, but I kind of spread them out a bit where I've been able to still studying. But I do have a position waiting for me as soon as I pass my NCLEX. My manager even said that she may be able to give me days, which is so unbelievably awesome, you guys. I have mentioned that to you before, how important it is to me to find a day shift position. I really do not want to have to work nights. Even with the pay differential, it's just not worth it to me. So having the opportunity to start on days is just like a dream, and I am so thankful and grateful that that was presented to me, and hopefully it comes through. So that is where we're at right now, just patiently waiting and taking it day by day, trying to stay positive and hopeful and just overall thankful for where I'm at, because I know that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. No matter the obstacles that I'm faced, I just remind myself of how far I have come. I never thought that I'd be where I am today because of where I was at a certain point in my life, but I'm here. And yesterday, Stephanie wished to be exactly where I'm at right now. And so I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be here with you guys, continuing this journey with you. And so now that you kind of know what's been going on and where I'm at right now, I do plan to continue to share my journey. At the rate that this is going, it looks like I do have maybe about a month still until I can sit for my exam. And so I'm just gonna continue studying, just doing what I have to do so that I'm prepared. And I plan on taking you guys along with me, kind of showing you a little bit of what I'm doing, and hopefully it works and I will have a successful outcome the day of my exam. By the way, you guys, I know that I did take quite a hiatus and kind of like disappeared from this platform for a little while, but I did have a chance to read all of your comments while I was away, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is why I do it. To hear that you guys still find my videos helpful and you're able to use a lot of the information and ideas that I share on this channel and incorporate them in your nursing programs and in your journeys makes me so happy to read your comments. So don't think that I have not read them. I read every single one, and I love you all. Definitely go and check out my Instagram channel. I am a little bit more active on my Instagram. I do focus a lot more on my fitness journey on Instagram, but you are more than welcome to come along with me on there as well. I will be sharing my workouts here. Also, I am a fitness junkie, all about wellness, nutrition, just like being your best self all around. So I will be sharing all of that with you guys. That is just who I am. All right, you guys, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to give you a gist of what has been going on and where we're at in life today. I promise that I will be posting more for you guys, so stick around, subscribe if you haven't already, and remember to check out the Louisa link that I have for you guys in the description box. Gift yourselves something nice this Valentine's Day, or maybe like scent a couple hints to your boyfriends or girlfriends. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves. Remember, thoughts really do become things when you put in the work. So never stop believing, never stop working. The real flex is when you stay solid when things get tough. Till next time.